Sounders and Timbers, a rivalry in the Pacific Northwest, and we've got a beautiful night for rivalry soccer tonight as the Seattle Sounders U23s take on the Portland Timbers U23s here in Sumner, Washington, Sunset Stadium, and a beautiful evening all around as summer baseball keeps kicking away over on the baseball field adjacent from the stadium. The Sounders going right to left across your screen in green kits. Timbers going left to right in red. Last time these two teams faced, Seattle came away with a 2-0 victory, but prior to that it was the Timbers with a 3-0 win. About 5 games ago, the Sounders coming in 3-4-3, 12 points. Third in the standings, and as this season wanes on, every point becomes that much more important, and we are underway here at Sunset. Sounders with possession off the kickoff. They'll play it back. 4 across on that back line for Seattle. Long ball through the air, looking ahead and looking for Patino. Patino with a shot, and he fires it high. Just 23 seconds in, and Santiago Patino with the first opportunity for the Sounders. It's Jensen, Patino, Cox, Carnifex, Burks, Criollo, DeGroot, Kilween, Lund, Warren are the outfielders for the Sounders, and Akili Kasim will handle the goalkeeping duties. Timbers trying to build out of their own end. The Sounders volley it back. Looks like the clearance attempt. No, it did find a Timbers leg. So it will be a corner for the Sounders, the first one of the day. Carnifex will take it for the Sounders. Take a look at the Timbers. It's Timur Zavidze, Anthony Iola, Camden Riley, Roman Dyke, Jimenez, Segovia, Tioza, Khan, Sewell, and Kansei. As that corner rolls in, deflected off. It will be a second corner for the Sounders coming up. And in goal for the Timbers, it's Trevor Wilson. He's in blue. Sounders an opportunity on their second corner. Low driven in on a line and swept away. Zavidze at center makes the one move, tries to get around the defender. Now playing this one all the way back. The Sounders are going to have to reset. They'll use their keeper. All the way back to Kasim, and now he'll send it up on the near side. A low line drive. Lund got a boot to it, knocked his back toward his defensive line, but instead it was cut out and intercepted as Jonathan Jimenez strode over and took it away. Timbers working slowly up the offensive end now. They'll take the throw. Lund gets a boot in. Timbers still with possession. Switching the fields of play, and a left-footed drive by Rowan Dyke, and it's blocked. Timbers still with possession. Sounders want the offside, not going to get it. That one will go out. As Zavidze could not control it over near the touchline. So the Sounders will take a throw deep inside their own territory here. In reality, it doesn't get much deeper than that, just a foot or so off the corner. And what would have ended up being a goal kick, but not this time. Timbers forcing Sounders to play quickly with pressure. Now the Sounders building out of the back. Finding a way and shooting it up is Kaz Warren, but the flag is up. The assistant has seen offside, so play will restop, and the Timbers will take the free kick inside the neutral third. Again, Seattle going right to left across your screens. Portland going left to right. The Timbers are in red. The Sounders in all green. Free kick played to the far side, and Portland will wheel it back to its defensive line. Iola on to the far side. And pass is cut out. And now Seattle on the counterattack, but the whistle will be blown for a foul. Ball will come back to the spot for the free kick. Seattle may have had an opportunity there, but that ball did have quite a bit of pace heading over toward the sideline. The foul brings it all back. Now DeGroot, near side for Kilween. Back to DeGroot. And he'll shift the field of play back to the far side. Seattle with a bit of time here through the middle. One sent ahead. Patino's going to come away with it. Onto the near side. Low service across is blocked. It was Warren who tried to send it in. Now Zavidze forced to play it back. And the Timbers trying to work on the counterattack, and a foul called. It was Jonathan Jimenez who found his way to the floor. Able to draw the foul, and the Timbers will take the free kick, looking to take it quickly. Right after that ball got set, they were ready to go. And another foul called. Tackle a little bit too aggressive as we near the end of the 6th minute of play in the opening half. Only 3 bodies in the mosh of players just at the top of the 18 for Portland. Defenders get ahead to it. In fact, it was Ryan DeGroot managed to deflect it out of play, so Portland will have their first corner, of the contest. Timur Zavidze will head over to take it for the Timbers U23. Line drive driven in. Right into a body, and the Sounders are going to come away with possession after the corner. And that pass to nobody in particular, more into space, and Kaz Warren couldn't close down in time. Throw will go to the Timbers. And McCray Khan will come up to take it. Anthony Iola trying to get through a pair of defenders, but it has taken off his boot. Now the clearance from Warren up towards center, and Portland's going to have to retreat a bit. They try to build back up and build the structure they had earlier on the attack. Zavidze. Anthony Iola back to center. Riley all the way back now to the defensive line. Looking up the wing or Alejandro Segovia, but that one runs out of room. A throw coming for Seattle. Long throw in possession, immediately won back by Portland. Portland comes out of the scrum looking to switch the field of play and switch it quickly, but stepping in front for Seattle is Kilween. Now Kaz Warren. He's going to have to retreat as well. He's got nowhere to go forward. All the way back to the keeper, and now Kasim will play out of his own end. Now Jensen. Seattle thinking maybe they want to switch the field of play once more here as they work it back toward the far side. And a foul called. Long kick taken through the air. And Portland wins back possession immediately. Zavidze might have got a flick too on the header. And now it is volleyed right back to Trevor Wilson, the goalkeeper for Portland tonight. Seattle letting Timbers keeper work there. Got all the time in the world he needed to get that ball off cleanly. Throw from Portland. Jimenez will be whistled down. They're going to say it's a handball, it looks like. Portland on the free kick, a low line drive, switching to the near side now. Craig Kahn looking for a teammate ahead, but instead it's intercepted. Now Patino back into the middle for Lund. Through ball played over the top. Not going to find its intended receiver. Defender got ahead to it. Now Portland on the attack. This ball will roll all the way back to Akili Kasim. Now Preston Kilwain. No real place to go. Zavidze closes the gap down. Really hasn't left him with many options, and Portland will continue the high pressure. And Seattle's defending third. Back to Wilson. Pressure on from Patino, and it's cleared ahead. Zavidze, the one touch, left it for a teammate. Timbers still able to come away with it. Now Jimenez. And the question will be whether or not he got a boot to it. Assistant referee says he has, and the throw will go to Seattle. And now Jimenez arguing his case with our center official tonight. Warren. Right against the sideline. The pass is cut out. Zavidze into the middle. Time and space. Segovia left it off. And a hard challenge. Referee says play on, but it has been called back now. The restart played quickly by Seattle. Warren, now Lund. Flick back towards the keeper. A lot of the play has been centralized in the middle third thus far in the first 13 minutes. Jensen got ahead to it. Portland still in possession and trying to work out a foul called as Segovia was clipped. Well, he restarted quickly. McCray Khan on the near side for Portland. Very nice through ball play to the far side. Now one touch. Here's the cross through the air. The shot is ripped wide by Zavidze. Trying to play it on the volley. Ended up pulling it a little bit too much. Still 0-0 here in the 14th, at the end of the 14th.
Video features and highlights. Do it all by logging on to SoundersU23.com. You can watch all the goals and recap of this match later tonight on SoundersU23.com.
All the way back now to Kasim. And the clearance. Craig-Con. Now Camden Riley. Back for Con. Played forward, but it's knocked down on the back by DeGroot. Now Kaz Warren. And he is fouled. Free kick coming for the Sounders. Warren will track it down. And as I mentioned just a minute ago, a lot of play through that middle third, a lot of over-the-top through balls so far from both sides. Nobody has found a way to penetrate with the smaller passes yet. Trevor Wilson. The edge of his own 6. Lund got a boot to it, and a foul will be called. Referee not reaching for her cards at the moment. So I'm not sure we'll see the game's first booking. But she is clearly not happy with that last foul by Jonathan Jimenez. A little bit too much, a little bit too aggressive there on Philip Lund. On the restart. Warren. Now Lund. Played a one-touch. I believe that was intended for Trevor Jensen. And the clearance all the way back. The Sounders defending third. Lund played it on the one-touch forward. And Wilson will come out right to the edge of the 18, right in the corner to pick that one up. It was a dangerous ball played in, but to no avail. Wilson able to scamper out. Just in front of the 18, sends the clearance away. Burks got ahead to it. Long throw taken by the Sounders. And it will go off a defender, and Seattle will move up the pitch via free throws. Gained considerable yardage there on that throw. And now they'll change throw takers quickly, and the throw is taken even deeper now, that one looking into Timbers territory, where Wilson will chest it down. He'll take the long throw to the near side, looking for McCray-Con. Zavidze flicked it forward. Now the Timbers threatening. Jimenez. Iola looking far side, just a bit too much, in over the head of Alejandro Segovia. It's a good look for the Timbers there. Just unable to connect on that final leg of the attack.
Come check out the Stars at TacomaStars.com and watch our partners in the game of soccer.
That throw into the middle third of the pitch again. And it is knocked out. Looked like Lund was looking for some support. A teammate up along that far sideline. Portland will try to switch the field of play now onto the near side. And it's cut out by Burks. Both teams playing a little bit longer, a little bit riskier of passes. Trying to get somebody caught out. Warren giving pressure. Portland looks to build an attack, but now they retreat. Chipped forward. Ball has gone out, says the assistant. Again, play will stop and come back on the throw for Seattle. This throw goes backwards onto the defensive line. DeGroot now Kilween looking near side Warren. Challenge won cleanly by Anthony Iola. And now Portland on the attack. Jamel Cox got back to that one for Seattle. A long run there for him. Able to get back and disrupt that attack. Now he takes a jog back down that far wing as he looks to get back into position, but it was a good run from him. Jensen tried to find Patino and almost did get him there, except Sewell did a nice job of getting in front and cutting the play out. Wilson. Finds a teammate near center. Now through the middle third. Philip Lund. Now Kilween. Looking for some support up the wing. He's found Criollo. And that will be a Seattle throw. And it will be Kendall Burks to take the throw. He's got Jensen short, and he will choose to go to Jensen. Back for Burks, left-footed service in. It'll be over the net onto the backside and just across the end line, so a goal kick coming for Portland. And again, Seattle an opportunity, unable to generate a scoring chance. Has been that way for both sides really on the attack, able to work their way through the midfield, but have so far been kept away from the high percentage scoring chances in front of the net. Jensen got up to get a piece of the header. Portland still with possession, fighting for it. There's Carnifex now in towards the corner. Cross attempt was blocked by Burks. Now Cox put together a nice little run to escape his own third up the sideline. A turnover in the midfield going the other way. Portland on the attack. Their attack starts so much from the back, and that pass, McCray-Kun, he was looking ahead trying to find Temirzavidze. Instead, it will just be a throw for the Sounders. 24th minute of action here in the first half. DeGroot. He'll get it back from his teammate. Now Jensen. Got a boot to it, but knocked it out. Was Hayden Criollo. Jimenez fighting there. Able to get another throw for the Timbers. Kahn on the throw. Trying to beckon his teammates into better receiving positions. Avidze down the sideline. The assistant's flag has gone up. Looks like that ball popped out of place. The Sounders will take another throw inside their own third. Sent forward. And Kahn.
You're way off. I say you're way off this time, son.
Kahn trying to get the big clearance forward. But instead we'll have to go back and take a swing and a miss on that one. Sounders generate another throw here. Here's Warren. And a good challenge there. Stepped in effectively was Camden Riley, but Seattle holds possession. Now Warren, here's the service across the line. Drive, stretching out is Wilson. But that one will escape harmlessly to the far sideline. Portland pressing. Trying to force that ball up the side. All the way back. On the defensive line for Preston Kilween. He's chased down by Zavidze. Cox for the, excuse me, Santiago Patino with the one touch on there. Now Jensen. Cox right on the sideline. That small pass back for Warren. Trying to create a little bit of space here. Seattle asking questions. A pass back towards the defensive line, and a foul is going to be called as Burks had to step in there with no real opportunity to do anything with it. Saying that probably goes down as a professional foul. No real chance to do anything. In towards the far corner flag, running it down with Segovia, but he's not going to get there in time. It'll still be a Sounders throw. Will be taken by Kendall Burks. All bounds over the head of two players there. Portland ultimately comes away with possession off the throw. Now shifting it forward, looking for the run. Zavidze down towards the corner. He sends across, but it is blocked by Preston Kilween. And now Portland will take another corner here in the 29th minute. Seven players committed right now inside the 18. Make that 6. One comes jogging over for the Timbers. Lunda and Warren have made their way over toward the corner for the Sounders. And that one sent into space, but nobody home. Timbers playing short and playing softly here. And with a drive from long range, it's over the top of the bar. Thought he'd have a go. At that point, you might as well. Anthony Iola. Goal kick finds Jensen. Now Lund trying to win the header, trying to go over the top of Wankonse. Here's Lund. Seattle vying for space. Instead, it is cut off by Camden Riley. And now the Timbers will send the clearance forward to center. Touched over. Jensen sliding in, knocks it away. And a foul will be called as Jimenez came in a little hot on the challenge. Kaz Warren gets pressed on. And he just a step too fast there on that pass around Sewell. Portland will take the throw. Zavidze has retreated all the way into his defensive third there, possibly looking to receive that throw, but instead Seattle's able to win away possession. Now Lund looking for Warren, it's cut out. Lund will make his way over and send that one off the field of play. Chested down, and the lines are cleared for Portland. Groot will chase it, send it on back to his keeper, and Seattle will build out of the back. Jensen playing forward. It was Santiago Patino, and despite being down on the ground, he was able to interrupt the Timbers' offense, if only momentarily. Switched the feet, played it onto his own back line. Now the Timbers will play back to Wilson. Got a little bit of pressure on him. That kick almost knocked down. Here's Warren. Patino had it towed away. And now it's Kilween as the Sounders will have to get their shape back a little bit here on this offensive push. Preston Kilween, Philip Lund. For Ryan DeGroot. Jensen and Zavidze. And Zavidze kept it in and stepping in. And pushing the ball back towards the center is Kilween. Now here's Kaz Warren up the sideline. Trying to play that one for Patino, but instead it is read nicely by the Timbers. And play is stopped as Trevor Wilson has gone to the floor, sitting up inside his own 6. They will call the medical staff out, it looks like. 34th minute of play, it's still 0-0 and not a whole lot of offensive chances on either side. Both teams have been deep inside. They're attacking third, but to no avail. It was a fairly quick decision by the referee to signal over the medical staff, but Wilson is up and walking okay. Stretching out that right leg, it looks like. And he might be done here. He's got the glove off, and he's making his way off the pitch now with the athletic trainer. That right leg looks a little tight.
on substitution coming in the 35th minute. Now in goal, number 0, Tobias Holstein.
So now in the 35th minute of play, we'll have the game's first substitution. Tobias Holstein will come on in goal for the Timbers, as Wilson has unfortunately left with an injury. And Holstein off the bench makes his way into goal. Well, it is not every day you get to see a backup keeper come in, especially this early in a contest. And you come off the bench, you're a little bit cold. It will be a challenge for the keeper now. So Holstein will restart us. Jimenez chested it down, but it was knocked away. Patino, he's wrestled off. Zavidze. The lines have been cleared, but for how long is the question. Another ball through the air, and that will get out. Jimenez could not trap it in. Lund played it back now through the air, looking for Patino, and right at the top of his box. Holstein not wasting any time. He's going to come out of that box and play a little bit. Able to clear his lines. Now Lund, left off for Kaz Warren. Lund. All the way back for Kilween, who had to step inside and get in front of Zavidze. Tried to backheel that pass, ended up on the floor, but his team retains possession. Warren. Tackle is in. Player is down for Seattle. It's Kaz Warren. Referee saying play on. He's not in any immediate danger, and he might be now, though. That ball comes over, and play has been stopped. Warren is up. Looks like he might have got stepped on there. Referee checking on everybody. We're all good to go. It's knocked out. And Criollo tried to flick it over a defender instead. Defender able to get a piece of it. That was McCray Khan. Row in towards the 18, and the Timbers able to momentarily clear their lines. Criollo played it back. Here's Cox, load, cross into the box, and it's swept away. Winning it on the challenge is Iola. Jimenez. A lot of just little one-touch passes here, moving into attacking position for the Timbers before it's swept away. It looks like Cox got there. And a foul called. Been quite a few fouls in this first half. Not an overly physical game so far, but in the moments where there have been physicality, it has been quite physical. Jensen got ahead to it. Lund was able to get the second effort. Portland volleys it back towards the attacking box, however. Now along the sideline, a battle for possession. It is just out. Warren juggled with it on the sideline. Assistant referee's flag, so that one did go out. So a throw coming for Portland. Zavidze thought about taking it, but instead he'll hand it off to McCray Khan. Throw in, cleared. Now Khan trapped it on the body, cuts back left. He's at the edge of the box, now played back. Service sent in from Riley, and it's cleared away in an effort wide. 41st minute of play drawing to a close. Jensen. Now DeGroot. Kilwain. Now Jensen again. Philip Lund. Trying to switch the field of play. Near side is Kaz Warren. Warren is in a battle for possession there, able to win it away. He's forced to retreat, but the Sounders do keep possession. Burks, the long ball forward, and Holstein again now wasting any opportunity to come out and make himself known. And the punt sails out. Zavidze not able to knock it down. The long throw up, looking for Warren, and they're going to say that throw never quite made it back into play. Throw from Khan onto the back line. Now Portland. Khan again. He sent that one into the 18 to the top of the 6. And Kasim will come out and play. Now the soft roll. Out of the backs, here's Burks. Another long ball sent through, and it's volleyed away. Cleared the lines. Jensen right at center. Now Kaz Warren. One touched it into space. Not going to get the help from Criollo, though, as instead it's cut out. Kilween left it off. And Zavidze right there to interrupt it. Forces Seattle to panic just a bit defensively. That one is sent up. Defender looks like he might have got ahead to it, so the throw will go to Seattle. Cox will go track it down. Burks. One touchback for Burks, and now Kilwain out of his own defensive third up. Philip Lund. Lund tried to step around Camden Riley. Riley holds his ground, and Seattle earns the throw out of it. Lund again, now Jensen. Back for Lund. In towards the center, towards the top of the box. Pass looking on the near side is cut away. And Portland will look to regain an advantage on offense. Zavidze now setting it far side. He's got a man running. Had a little bit of space, but it was cut off by Cox. Burke steps up on Jimenez. And the throw will go to Portland. Out of the back, Conce. Sewell.
The referee has indicated a minimum of 3 minutes of added time.
3 minutes of stoppage time as we have reached 45 complete minutes here from Sumner. Still 0-0. Warren back for Kilween. Now Carnifex to the center. Looking for support on the far wing. He's got Burks. Onto the back. Seattle, that pass, Aaron, and intercepted at center. Portland threatening, asking questions offensively. Jensen forces a recoil, and he's forced a turnover. Patino. Defender might have got a foot to it on the ground. Now here's Lund. Lund steps inside, and a hard challenge. And it will be a goal kick. Philip Lund was in a very good attacking position, but unable to pull the trigger as Portland's defense comes up big. A hard challenge inside the box, a dangerous one. But he does come away clean. Left with no other options defensively, really, at that point. And instead, the scoreline stays 0-0. First half. In those waning moments, Seattle now playing a little bit higher up the pitch, trying to put a little more pressure here at the end of this first half. Now here's Warren. Looking in the middle for Lund, just a step ahead of him. Instead, Carnifex has it now. Now Cox. With a drive, and he's put it wide and a bit high. I don't think the manager's going to have an issue with him taking a try from that range at this point in the half, those final moments. Holstein now with the goal kick. Now Jimenez. Let's pass forward. Looking for Segovia, had a bit too much on it. And it careened off Segovia's foot, and that will be the first half whistle. Well, through 45 minutes of play, it is 0-0 here from Sumner. Not a whole lot of chances to speak of on either side. Most of that play centered, so to speak, around the neutral third of the pitch. The few times that either side was able to penetrate into the attacking third, there were not a whole lot of chances accumulated. And due to that, we are still at 0-0. We'll take about a 15-minute break, and we'll be right back with half number 2 here from Sunset Stadium. Second half about to get underway here from Sumner. It is still 0-0 as the sun now draws down behind the tree line. Not quite behind that tree line yet. It's going to be tough for Portland, who is going to be attacking that goal. And, of course, Tobias Holstein, the backup goalkeeper in for Portland.
And number 36, Eric Ursula.
We are about ready to get the second half underway. A few changes for Portland. Corner is in, Iola is out, Ursula is in.
Time to support your Sounders U23.
And at 0-0, neither team. Well, a whole lot of opportunities in the first 45, looking to build off probably the later portion of the first half, where both teams had a few opportunities to try to put one in. But Seattle off the get-go here, looking to put a little pressure offensively. Warren. He's got it back, but he is in a sea of red jerseys, and somehow Seattle will keep possession as he's able to find an escape route. Warren into the box, a left-footed drive, and it's over the bar. And Seattle with an early opportunity, under a minute, the end of the second half. Holstein not tested too much on it. Holstein came in for Trevor Wilson midway the first half, the 35th minute. Wilson left with an injury. Lund heads it forward looking for help. And the help was there as Criolla was crashing, but Holstein comes off his line and is able to knock that one down. Jensen through the air, well-placed ball up the right side. Here's Cox. Sends it across, nobody home. Heading ahead to it was Segovia. Now corner, had it pickpocketed. Patino, the flag has gone up. And offside will be called. Seattle, much higher rate of attack here in the first few minutes of the second half than we saw in the first. Segovia. Wheeling it back. Shifting onto the far side now, and it's poked free by Warren. Throw coming for Seattle in front of their own bench. Long throw, looking to put some attacking pressure on, and it will be cleared wide by Sewell. Burks will take the throw. Long throw in towards the box, and it's headed away by a defender. Now the big clearance off the foot of Tiozo. Lund. Carnifex. And it's volleyed away. Lines cleared, if only for the moment. Lund will track it down, play it all the way back. Kasim. Here's Burks. the middle. That pass cutting back towards the center of the attacking third, but it's cut out. Warren intercepts the pass. Not clear who it was intended to, but the Sounders with possession. Burks, one touches it forward. He's got Patino. Ball sent across on the ground, and it's going to be swept away. It was behind one attacker and too far in front of another. It split the difference, but the defense was able to clear the lines. Volleyed forward just over the center line. And a foul will be called as Preston Kilween came in just a little bit too hard there, I think. Now the free kick for Portland. And, Kasim has to dance out of the way of his own net. Thought he might be forced to play that one, but it is wide of the frame. Cox trying to wheel, and he's going to be fouled, says the referee. Lund. And now, looks everybody's going to get a bit of a warning here. There are football lines on the field, so it makes it very easy for the referee to tell the players exactly where she wants the ball to be placed. And there she was adamant that she wanted the play to restart on the 40-yard line and not before her whistle. But now here's Warren, plays this one on the ground. Patino spins. It's going to be cleared away. Portland will get to breathe a sigh of relief. That attack looked like it was going to mount into something very beneficial for Seattle, but it is snuffed down to the nick of time. Short passes now by Portland. That one goes up for a 50-50 header, and Seattle comes away with it. Now Jensen knocks it down. Right through center, trying to find space, and a foul will be called. As Matt Carnifex went down to the turf. Now Warren on the far sideline. Gets past one defender. Another one stands in and knocks the ball loose. Now Lund. Shifting back to the neutral third. They will go all the way back now over the center line. Kendall Burks being waved up, and he steps forward. Plays this one on the ground, but stepping in front and cutting it out was Teozo. Now back towards the middle, getting a boot on it and knocking it down is Carnifex. Warren. Jensen. Cox tried to chip that one over the back line, but instead it's knocked down. Stepping in with a drive, and it looks like it might have been through the uprights, but not in the back of the net, so still 0-0 as we enter the 54th minute of play. Flag is up. Assistant has ruled that Jimenez is just offside, and just, I think, half a step in front of the defender there. Riding that line between on and offside, and the assistant's done a good job there to get that one right. Now Warren. Double team, draws a third jersey over to him, and finally Portland's able to take possession away, and they will get the throw as the ensuing pass is sent wide. Some fireworks starting to go off around Sumner, somewhere around here. Burks got in front and set down the chip that Segovia was looking to play to his teammates. Conce gets the foot to it Knocks it out. Seattle will take the throw in the neutral third. Long throw down the wing. Criollo. Lost in the corner now. Here's Cox. To the end line. Sends that one off a defender. And Teozo got in front of it. Blocked the cross in the corner coming for Seattle. Their first corner opportunity of the second half.
Corner kick for your Sounders at U23.
Wafted in. Holstein coming out. He wasn't able to reach it. That ball escapes out wide. It is kept in by Portland, and now they're going to work off the counterattack. Seattle takes it away, but play has been whistled back. And a card has been shown. Have to wait and see exactly who that caution went to.
56-minute a yellow card has been issued to Portland Timbers, number 32, Joseph Corner.
Joseph Corner gets the caution. It is the first caution of the contest. A free kick sent in by Lund. Nearing the end line, and it will go out for a corner.
And that's another J-Tech corner kick.
Seattle will prepare again for a set piece here. Opportunity to break this game open. Carnifex will take it. Wafts it, far post, edge of the box. It is knocked down. Seattle looking to retain possession, and they will. Mel Cox. He's drawn one defender to him. It's Jimenez. And the Seattle supporters asking for a foul they will not get. And it will go out for the goal kick. Still 0-0 here in the 57th minute.
Come online and go to TacomaSoccerCenter.org to find out how to join in for adult and youth leagues here in the South Puget Sound.
Kaz Warren chases that pass down, able to flick it out of play. Long arcing throw in from Portland. Lund will track it down, keep it in. And it will go out.
Everybody clap your hands.
Well, the Timbers U23 had a player, a couple of them warming up on the sideline, and now Seattle's bench, the Sounders U23, their reserves join in. They've gotten up, gone for a stretch alongside their bench. And a foul called. We've already had one booking. We might get another. Kaz Warren getting a talking to. Jamel Cox still pleading his case. Maybe his teammate's case, rather, to the official. Portland tried to gain about half a yard there, rolling the spot of the kick forward. Referee backing the wall up 10 yards here. They were about 7.5 initially, now back to roughly where they need to be. It is probably the most crucial moment in this game, this free kick And it is sent off the top. Just over the top corner, the away corner there, and we are still 0-0 here in the 60th minute. There's a dangerous area for a free kick, and I think he hit it about as well as he could there. It's a very tough ball to hit. But instead, Sounders now an opportunity. Trying to make something happen offensively. Warren took a nice flicked on header. Criollo. Ooh, and a drive from long range gets blocked. Burks coming forward, trying to help his team out, support them. Forces that ball deeper into the attacking third, but it does go out for a throw to Portland. Portland working deep. Building out of the back. Sewell. Oh, that pass cut out by Lund. Now one-on-one with the keeper. Santiago Patino scores! And the Sounders make it 1-0 in the 61st minute. Santiago Patino, in the 61st minute of play, takes the one touch on from London. It really is a very nice job by Philip Lund to redirect that ball onto his teammate in a space, and space only that his teammate could get it. Lund's one-touch pass on finds Patino wide open. And he makes Portland pay. It's 1-0 in the 61st minute.
Sounders, the U23 first goal. Scored
foul.
In the 61st minute. The sixth
Now the players will congregate.
Santiago Patino.
As Portland does have a player down, it looks like Camden Riley.
Portland substitution in the 61st minute, entering the match, number 54, Stuart Ashelman.
Stuart Ashelman has come on for Portland. It's a substitute here in the 62nd minute. And that is the dangers with building out of the back. We've seen both teams rely on it here today to try to get out of their own end and start their offense out. But Portland, they're trying to build out of the back. They turn the ball over, and Lund, that quick thinking from the midfielder, the one touch on for Santiago Patino, who was able to beat the keeper. That's a tough ball for Holstein. Had to come out. He came off his line. He made the challenge, but Patino able to keep that ball low, and he takes the low road, if you will, to beat the keeper. Gives his team the 1-0 lead. Camden Riley's okay. He's back up and he's back in play on the restart here. That one is in, and it will be held onto by Kassim. He'll roll that out on the far side. On a line, the cross to switch the field of play. It's Kendall Burks pushing ahead. That one over the head of a defender. Kaz Warren right there, cuts back on the pass, the one touch back, and Holstein deflects it onto the near side. And a corner coming for Seattle. Santiago Patino was looking for his second marker of the night. And even from up here, I could almost hear him call for that pass from Kaz Warren. He was wide open right at the edge of the box. He takes a good shot, and Tobias Holstein with a better save. And Seattle now will take the corner here in the 65th minute of play. Carnifex corner twisted in. And a foul called. That will go against the Sounders U23. It's like DeGroot. No, excuse me, Kilwain went up the ladder there. Now Holstein will play right from the edge of his box on the restart. Burks with pressure on. And that will go to Portland. Throw coming for the Timbers. U23 is there now. Edging closer to scoring areas. That ball had to go be tracked down. Ball kid doing a good job. He might make quite a few runs in this one. Catching his breath down there now. The throw in from Jimenez. Lund gets to it first, chests it down. It will clear into the neutral third, and Warren's going to send it all the way back. Now Holstein, who's out of his box, is going to be forced to play that one with the foot. He plays it out near side near the center line. Criollo chips it forward. Now Cox down toward the end line. Tried to send that one in, but it is knocked away and knocked out of play by Rosendijk. Rowendijk, excuse me. And Rowendijk has made some very good stoppages in this contest for his keeper and for his defense. Another corner for the Sounders. Carnifex will take it.
All right, fans, we got a Sounders, a U23 Daytech corner kick.
And somebody is getting a talking to in that pile of players. Can't quite tell who it is from here. Header goalward. Ball is still loose. Holstein goes up and is able to climb the ladder to make the save and hold on to it. Now he'll slow things down as his team looks to build shape offensively. Dyke. And that will be a foul up and over the back.
Sounders U23 substitution coming in the 68th minute.
So in the 68th minute, Seattle will make a substitution. Criollo will head off, and Nicholas Brodacki will come on. Sounders getting some fresh legs on the pitch in the final 20-plus minutes. And Brodacki right involved immediately in play, sends that one low across the box. Now played back, here's Cox. Steps to the left. Now a right-footed drive! Jensen scores! Trevor Jensen with the gritty goal. Picks up the loose ball in front right in the scrum. And he's got himself a goal. It starts with the shot from Cox that hit just about everything on its way through, and Holstein made the initial save attempt, or at least maybe his defender did, and then unable to recover. Jensen's able to bang home the insurance goal, and it's 2-0 Seattle.
U23 second goal. Scored in in the 69th minute, the first of the year, for number 5, Trevor Jensen.
So Trevor Jensen gets his first goal of the season in the 69th minute, and it's a big marker. It puts Seattle up 2-0. Seattle now looking like maybe they want another one. Here's Jensen. Plays it back. Lund. And Jensen again. And not a whole lot of pressure from Portland right now on Seattle's midfield. This one played through the air and headed down by Roendijk. Will be a Seattle throw as Jimenez and Carnifex collide. Burks will take the throw.
Right here at Sunset Stadium. Kickoff is scheduled for 7:30. For tickets, log on to Sounders at U23.com.
Chested down. And it has been cut out. It was Cox who got the foot to it, and now a foot race towards the corner. This ball will roll out just wide of the corner flag, and it'll be a Seattle throw deep inside enemy territory. Two to nothing. Sounders U23 leading Portland. And it has been 2 goals in the second half. The throw is headed away. 2 goals in the second half for the Sounders. The first coming in the 61st minute. And then Jensen's just moments ago in the 69th. There's a much different second half than the first. And almost another opportunity, but Holstein makes the save this time. Shot didn't have a lot on it, but the angle it was coming from. Lund will take it. Carnifex. Kaz Warren. And a decisive tackle. Stepping in and taking it away was Camden Riley. But Seattle now back on the attack. Brodacki. Riley steps in there to help knock it loose. Lund ahead. Warren. All the way back. Seattle got trapped a little bit there on that far side. Nearing the end of the neutral third, so they'll try it differently this time. Burks. All the way back goes Seattle. Patino. And a foul has been called, so the play will come back. And now Camden Riley and Philip Lund having a discussion with the center ref. Seattle's staff as well having a chit-chat with the fourth official. Lund will put pressure on Holstein, who will send that one into Seattle's bench. '74th minute of play. Warren pump fakes on the first go. And Patino off of his leg and out, so a throw for Portland coming. Now a good run here. Numbers possible for Portland. Akili Kasim comes out to snuff away the danger. And having done so, now the Sounders on the attack. Patino can't quite track it down. Over by the corner. It is Patino and Sewell battling. Sewell able to turn the corner, sends it forward. Riley, his pass cut out by Warren. Brodacki left it. Now Lund's going to have a chance on the volley! He scores! Philip Lund! And it is 3-0 Sounders U23 after 75 minutes of play. And Seattle's changes for the second half have been subtle, but they have made all the difference in this contest. A lot less balls through the air. They're playing a little bit more direct, a little bit heavier, if you will, in how they play, and it has paid off. It is 3-0. And Lund with an absolutely spectacular goal. Right off the volley. And it's 3-0. Sounders U23 leading over Portland.
Scored in the 75th minute. The first of the year for number 26, Philip Lund.
And now Cruz is on.
Assisted by number 28, Kaz Warren.
For Portland. And Warren is going to get the official assist for that goal. First of the season for Lund.
Portland substitution in the 75th minute. Entering the match, number 38, Alan Cruz.
Alan Cruz coming on, and a foul called there. That one, he will get a booking. Center referee wasting no time there. She has booked Matt Carnifex. Now Seattle leading 3-0. A pair of subs looking to check in the Sounders U23. Now possibly a third sub looking to come on as well.
Departing number 7, Santiago Patino. And number 26, Philip
Patino
Lund.
and Lund will head off.
Entering the match, number 8, Leroy Magaruche.
Magaruche comes on.
Homel.
And De Homel will come on. A pair of changes there for the Sounders U23. And at this point, they look to hold that lead, but if given an opportunity, of course, you'll take that chance and extend it. Get some fresh legs on for what will more than likely be an aerial bombardment in these final moments. Now Portland, the shape has changed drastically after that last goal. Now 5 or 6 players moving forward at once. Seattle is going to make another change. What had been a mindset that play was going to center around the neutral third of the pitch has drastically changed, looking to push as many men forward as possible here.
Departing number 11, Jamel Cox.
And Jamel Cox is heading off for Seattle.
And number 28,
and coming on, Kaz Warren also heading off. And the O.C. Chafin is going to come on, as well as Eddie Na.
Fans MVP Physical Therapy is a proud supporter of the Sounders U23.
A long throw on the restart. Portland now trying. That ball is in, and it is going to be cleared away and then kept out by Ryan DeGroot. Able to get that second effort, keeps the ball in play, negates the corner. This one sent down into the corner. Olstein will Stop it before it gets there. Jensen right on top of Rondijk. Does not allow him to find an escape route, and that'll force Portland to backpedal. A header knocks down the through ball. But now moving forward, Rondijk. Cruz. Portland forced to retreat again. Getting ahead to it to knock it away was Eddie Na. Portland working through center. It got knocked down, knocked away. Now the Sounders on the attack. Driving forward. And off the foot of Brodakian wide. Well, if you're going to have a go from that range, you might as well make it a good one. And a change now for Portland as Jimenez will head off, and Simonis will be his replacement. Portland through the middle. A tightly contested ball. Ends up with a foul going against Ryan DeGroot. Played on the wing, and that one just out in front of Rondijk. Couldn't quite get there.
After the game, the Sounders will be signing on the east side of the stadium right after tonight's match.
That ball down on turf just skips so nicely across the playing surface, and there it didn't slow up enough for Rondijk to get there, so Seattle will take a long throw from deep in their own territory, now trying to work it out. Through center, played ahead on the far wing. Elham out. Gets it back. Ooh, and it's cut out for Magarushi. And referee now having some words with Teozo. She has handled this match well, hasn't she, today? It has been physical. It is a rivalry match, but she has kept both teams largely under control. And now a sub for Seattle. And looks like Trevor Jensen will head off. He had that goal in the 69th minute. And Christian Rotter will make his way on in the 84th minute. Magarushi. Now Kendall Burks. Eddie Na. Back for Burks. And Seattle will go back to go forward here, as they are playing very conservatively, trying to play for possession. And really to just twist this time away, and a foul has been called. restart. Here's Burks. Now Rodder. Agarushi. Headed nicely. Hamel. Now for Eddie Na, top of the box, a blast from Na! He scores! Eddie Na with the nutmeg, and it's 4-0. Not a lot more Tobias Holstein can do on that one other than stop it. He drops down to a knee. He creates the small hole that you're supposed to as a goalkeeper. He just doesn't get his hands around it. It never bounces up, never bounces into his body like he expected it to, and instead it goes through the 5-hole, and it's 4-0 Sounders U23 here in the 86th minute of play.
Sounders U23, fourth goal.
And it is just
Scored
insult to injury now.
The first of the year for number 18, Eddie Na.
Eddie Na really got set up for a very, very nice shot there. Had time, had space, was able to take the touch he wanted, and he's able to beat the keeper. And Seattle in this second half, it really has been a tale of two halves for them as they are still pressing here as Eddie Na was up that right wing. 4 goals in this second half for the Sounders U23. A much different approach than the first 45 minutes, and a foul will call play back. Simonis getting hit with the foul there. The scoring started at the 61st. Santiago Patino took the nice one-touch at the top of the box from Philip Lund. And then Jensen scored before Lund himself scored. And then, of course, the one from Eddie Na just moments ago. And Seattle asking questions again from range. A shot is driven high. .86.5 minutes have been played. And it was the subtle changes for Seattle that led them to the success they've had in the second half. The way they've played, it has been much more concentrated, much more direct, and a little bit shorter. I think that was probably the biggest difference in the two halves for them. Swept forward again, and it'll go back to Kasim. He's going to slow it way down here before he throws it out. Portland with the intercept through center. Not able to find their way forward at the moment. Assistant's flag has gone up offside. And it's not the first offensive opportunity that Portland has had negated with the offside flag. We always run that risk when you play on that line. Try to beat defenders on that half step. And unable to do so. Instead getting flagged for offside. And now Seattle playing quietly out of their own end. Collapsing more into possession-style soccer as we've hit the 89th minute of play. Seattle with not being pressured really at all here. Now Eddie Na got that one in pressure immediately. Kicked on. Keely Kasim sends it near side. That'll twist, stay in, play right on the line. No, it's just out, says the assistant. Brodacki got there to cover it up. Try to keep it in, but a throw comes for Portland. Rowan Dyke had it taken away. Now Seattle pushing back. Wheeling out of trouble. Tiozo, he's going for a run. But stepping in front and knocking it loose is Kilween. Up the wing and swept away. Now Burks over the top. He's got his man if he can get there. And a foul will be called. As Christian Rotter a little bit too physical there. Holstein will take the kick. I got to head to it, sent that one over to the stands.
1 minute of added time.
The fourth official says there will be at least 1 minute of stoppage time added on to the conclusion of this one. We have played 90 full. And that ball made its way into the seats. Oh, ball kid's there to help. He's got it. He tracked it down. Header won by Portland, but it bounces out. Now the throw coming for the Sounders. They are up 4-0. An explosive second half of offense forced the Sounders U23 here. 4 different goal scorers and done really 4 very different ways. After a 0-0 first half, it has looked much different here in the second 45. Portland never really able to find an answer because they did have some success in the first half, at least asking questions offensively as Eddie Na. And that will be the final whistle. Sounders U23 take down Portland 4-0. 4 second half goals for Seattle. Patino, Jensen, Lund, and then Eddie Na. And it came in a second half that was much different and much more one-sided than the first 45 minutes. Seattle scores 4 times in the second half. And really, due to the subtle changes offensively, you look at how they played in the first half. They're a little bit more longer, a little bit over the top. In the second half, they got back to that short, direct, and crisp passing. They worked to find and to make the opportunities in the space themselves. And by doing so, they scored 4 in the second half. Final score here from Sunset Stadium. Seattle Sounders U23 4, Portland Timbers U23 0. For all of us here at the Seattle Sounders, I'm Cale Dunlop filling in for Peyton Behrens. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great night.
And Twitter to see tonight's video recap later this evening.